Welcome back to Coin's Most Valuable channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story behind a seemingly ordinary coin, the 2012 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin. It might look like just another copper-plated piece of change to the untrained eye, but as we're about to discover, this humble 2p coin holds layers of history, symbolism, and even a touch of mystery that might just surprise you. So, what makes the 2012 2-pence coin so interesting? Let's start by peeling back the layers of its design, its origins, and its place in modern numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this deep dive will give you a whole new appreciation for the smallest coins in your pocket. The story begins with the coin's obverse, the front-facing side that features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. In 2012, the version of the Queen's portrait used on circulating coins was the fourth definitive effigy, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. It was first introduced in 1998 and remained in use until 2015. If you look closely at the coin, you'll see his initials, IRB, just beneath the neckline of the Queen's image, a subtle but important detail for identifying the designer. This portrait was known for its realistic depiction, a deliberate departure from earlier, more stylized versions. Rank Broadley chose to portray the Queen without embellishments, such as a tiara, and with clear, confident features. His design emphasized maturity and dignity, reflecting her long reign and the respect she commanded globally. Now flip the coin over, and we arrive at the reverse design, which is arguably even more intriguing. Unlike earlier 2-pence coins that bore the badge of the Prince of Wales with a plume of ostrich feathers, a coronet, and the motto, Ich Dien, the 2012 version continues the redesigned motif introduced in 2008. That's right, this is the so-called jigsaw design. The reverse of the 2012 2-pence coin shows a segment of the Royal Shield of Arms, specifically the bottom right part of the shield. This design was created by Matthew Dent, a graphic designer who won a Royal Mint competition to redesign the reverse sides of all circulating coins from 1p to 50p. The complete Royal Shield can be seen if you place a 1p, 2p, 5p, 10p, 20p, and 50p coin together in the right arrangement. It's a clever, modern twist on heraldry, and Dent's design brought a sense of unity and national identity to British coinage. The 2-pence piece holds the part of the shield that contains the second and third quarters, the Harp of Ireland and the Lion Rampant of Scotland. It's subtle but symbolic, a small piece of a larger story. And that's the charm of it. Now, from a collector's perspective, is the 2012 2-pence coin rare or valuable? The answer is, not particularly, at least in circulated condition. According to Royal Mint records, tens of millions of 2-pence coins were minted in 2012 for general circulation. That means it's not rare in the sense of scarcity. But, and here's where things get interesting, there are variations, errors, and special issues that can make some 2012 2p coins more valuable than others. For example, let's talk about metal composition. The original 2p coins minted from 1971 to 1992 were made of bronze. But from 1992 onwards, the Royal Mint switched to copper-plated steel, primarily as a cost-saving measure. Steel is cheaper and lighter, and the copper plating maintains the traditional reddish appearance. Most 2012 2-pence coins follow this new standard. However, collectors sometimes hunt for error coins. For instance, if a bronze blank was mistakenly used, that could make the coin a rare anomaly. There's also the category of proof sets and collector's editions. In 2012, the Royal Mint issued several commemorative sets to mark key national events, including the Diamond Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II. Special proof coins with high-quality finishes were produced for collectors, including 2p coins, which, while visually identical in design, were struck with extra care, giving them a mirror-like finish and crisp details. These proof versions are far less common and hold more value than circulated versions, especially in pristine condition. Then there's the curious case of die rotation errors, off-center strikes, or double striking. These are manufacturing anomalies, and while they are rare, they are highly prized by error collectors. If you find a 2012 2p with any kind of minting flaw, don't overlook it. It could be worth far more than 2-pence. Now, let's zoom out for a moment. Why does a 2-pence coin matter? What does it represent beyond its monetary value? Coins like the 2012 2-pence are more than just currency. They're time capsules. This coin came out in a year that was full of national pride and historical milestones. 2012 was the year London hosted the Olympics, and it was the year of Queen Elizabeth II's Diamond Jubilee. It was a time of pageantry, celebration, and reflection on the Queen's 60 years of service. This small coin circulated through thousands of hands during that time. It jingled in pockets at Olympic events, changed hands at Jubilee Street parties, and slipped into cash registers across the country. For the people who held it, even briefly, it was part of the shared experience of 2012. That's the magic of coins. They are silent witnesses to history. And in that sense, the 2012 2p is as much a cultural artifact as it is a piece of metal. And now, here's a question for you. Have you checked your own coin jar lately? It's easy to overlook 2p coins. They're often the first to get tossed aside or left at the bottom of a purse or drawer. But maybe, just maybe, you'll find a special one. Whether it's a proof edition, an error coin, or just a well-preserved piece from 2012, you might discover that you're holding a little piece of British history in your hand. And even if it's a regular, well-worn 2p, it's still part of a larger story. A story of design, symbolism, monarchy, and national identity. That, to me, makes every coin worth a second look. So there you have it. The story of the 2012 Elizabeth II 2p coin. A simple, everyday coin that, when examined closely, opens a window into art, history, and heritage. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new deep dive into the world of coins. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you collect modern UK coins? Have you found any unusual 2p coins in your change? Drop a comment below, and let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting, and keep an eye on your change. You never know what treasures you'll find.